Yo, what's good? It's your boy, HHoliest, coming at you with the new My Hero Academia, the strongest hero video. You already know what it is. Let's get right into it.
Kage, no tell beat Kasame, never have breaks, no off days. Bitch, my drip hope.
Look, boy, I'm a legend, but bound my presence. Don't test me, I'm ready. My drip like Hokage. See you and I, we both had nothing in common. I move like Kakashi, I do shit a bro.
There's a lot of characters in My Hero Academia. You got power characters, you got technical characters, you got goddamn speed characters. Loads of different characters to take a look at. I can break them down for y'all one by one, letting y'all know how these characters play out in the different scenarios, right? I think the perfect one to start with, considering the changes that have been made recently, is Endeavor. Interestingly enough, for some reason, I'm not the #1 Endeavor. I don't know who the fuck. Who is it? Who's doing it? Where is he? Rar J. I can't just breathe. I'm cooling, bro. I'm cool. Can you cool too, bro? You cool? You know, as the #2 hero, you like that? Y'all like that? As the #2 hero, I'm the real Endeavor, first off, because I'm #2. I'm gonna take y'all through the world of the #2 hero and let y'all talk about some of his skills and everything, the new updates, and what we really got going on here. So I think the perfect place to start is the skills. Well, let's take me up there to #1 hero. Look, y'all, I'm just trying to be the strongest hero. You know, obviously the skills that really matter here are the passives, right? That's what everybody wants, right? This didn't change. This is exactly the same as it was when he released. This one changed a little bit. So I believe they added on the Endeavor's HP drops below 50%, attack bonus increases to 4%, plus minus 4% because I have it maxed. Right, yours might not be. I think it scales based off whatever level your shit is. For every 10% of missing HP. So if you're at 50%, you get 8%. If you're at 40%, you get 12%. If you're at 30%, you get 16%. I'm doing quick math here for you guys. You know what I'm saying? We're doing quick math here. So that's how this skill works. Every 10%, they get another 4% added onto whatever that 4% plus 4%, 4%, 4%, 4 for 4, 4 for 4, Wendy's. Anyway, I'm a fucking dumbass. Other than that, when he's at 90% HP or 80% or 70%, he'll get the 2% plus 2%. So if he's at 90, he gets the 2. If he's at 80, he gets 4%. If he's at 70, then his SS skill, when his temperature, so you know when you use his W, this ups his temperature, right? Temperature rapidly rises. So that bar that he has at the bottom of the screen when you're using him, that's his temperature. So when that's up, the higher that it is, when it's at 100%, he gets a big boost to attack. Big boost to attack. So you're gonna wanna make sure that his temperature is always as high as possible for the maximum, if you have him SS. If you don't, it doesn't really matter, right? But if you have him SS, you get a lot of attack boost when your temperature is up. So just make sure that you try to keep his temperature as high as possible while you're using him. His E, they just changed this to make it have a better suck. Stop that. It draws the enemies to him more now. So when you use the E, especially when you have the especially when you have the fire lance in your hand and you use the E and it does the big whoosh, it really draws people in. It's pretty close to how Tokiyami does his, right? How he grabs everybody and brings them in. This is what that E does now. It really does draw folks in. I'll show y'all a little bit later while I'm going through the gameplay with him. His W, like I said, he comes in and he goes, right? Y'all seen it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They added hyper armor to the end of it. I haven't leveled it up at all. As you can see, it literally has nothing. So let me go ahead and boom that real quick and boom that real quick. Look, this is why I'm the #2 hero, because I haven't upgraded none of his shit. So he's maxed out now, other than this. So he's maxed out now, okay? He might be #1 though, let's check. Fuck you, Rar. Listen, I saw you join the Discord the other day, man. Shouts out to you. I'm playing with you, Raw. I'm playing with you. It's all love. So we're the #1 hero now. We just have to level the skills up a little bit. I just wasted all of that shit, bro. I had so much. I just wasted it all. Does a lot of damage. It'll also draw enemies into him as he's charging up, and then he does a big blast and does a lot of AoE damage to whoever he was able to draw in close to him. And then obviously his Q is the fire lance, and he'll throw it. Initially, you have to actually go pick it up off of the ground. So there's gonna be like a ring. They updated this too, so that he throws the fire lance closer to himself now. He used to like beam that shit like it was a fucking football and he was trying to get a goddamn Hail Mary. He throws it closer to him now, so it's like right in front of him. So you can almost just tap Q twice and throw it and pick it up. You may have to move forward like a little bit, but for the most part, you should be fine. When Endeavor approaches the landing spot, he can pick it up, the lance retrieval, and he gets 5% defense and recovers 1% of max HP per second and cannot be interrupted by attacks and control effects. Once you pick it up, Endeavor rushes forth to retrieve his lance. Pulling it out deals 160% damage to nearby enemies when in lance status. So you deal a lot more, 160% more damage to nearby enemies. Like, you're putting in work. That's the basics for the skills for Endeavor. He also has this active thing. So basically when you use his special down at the bottom, he gains a shield equal to 50% of his missing HP. I have 24,000 HP on my Endeavor, right? 24,000-ish. We're around there somewhere. If he gains a shield equal to 50% of missing HP, let's say I'm at 14,000 HP. You did a whole bunch of damage. You were fucking me up. You did 10,000 damage to me, and I'm only at 14,000 HP. I'll get 5,000 HP and a shield. I'll get a shield that's worth 5,000 because you did 10,000 damage to me, so my shield is half of that 10,000. So that's how that works. If it's below 50%, when Flame Resurge is activated, the shield will be increased to 70% of missing HP. So let's say I only had 20,000 or 19,000 and you did 10,000 damage to me. I would get 7,000 back instead of 5,000 because I'm below 50% HP. That's how this shield works now. It's pretty good in my opinion. A lot of people are mad that they didn't add in his HP regen, but I feel like the shield can be better because you still get the HP regen, but you also get the shield, right? It's not a full heal, it's balanced. It's balanced. Let's jump into his talents. This is how I have his skill tree up so far, right? I could take it a little bit further this way, but I like to keep my people balanced. So I'm just keeping the waters, making sure all my people got their talents straight where I want them before I actually start trying to max people. Except for All Might. My All Might has this shit all the way up. So where we're at right now, I went to this tree and this tree. You know, along the way, you want to check each of these little skills too, because for some people, you can go like partial of the way for some of the trees and you get something cool, and then you go like the full way to actually get something. Along the way to this one, usually the way that you want to do it is you want to check which one you want at the end of the tree, because then you just follow the tree the whole way. That's usually how you would check to see how you want to use someone, but you're also able to just, you know, go partial way. So here, his E gets more damage. Yeah, his Q will stay on the ground longer. So when he throws the spear, it'll just stay there. It'll literally just be on the ground for 5 extra seconds. Okay, so this one is awesome, okay? So when you throw the lance, so you hit your Q, right? You throw it, it lands in the ground. You go, you pick it up, you hit Q again, you pick that bitch up. You can throw it again. That's usually where the HP regen comes in, right? When you throw it that second time. Once you throw it that second time, that's when there's gonna be like fire on the ground that's continuously doing damage. It's like damage over time. So if somebody's standing in it, it's gonna keep doing it. And AI doesn't know when they're standing in shit that they shouldn't be standing in. Think about the swamps and the super co-op shit. Think about shit like that. They're not gonna do it. I think that this is the awesome path to go. It does a lot of damage over time. Endeavor has a chance of being invincible while he's holding his lance. So, which is really good if you're doing super co-op, if you're even doing like the Warzone co-op, agency assessments, if you're doing any of that kind of content, being invincible even for like 2 seconds can save you so much damage, especially when he's using his lance, because he's taking damage continuously while he's holding it. So the last skill tree increases Endeavor's crit rate for 15 seconds by 12%, which can be big depending on where you have his crit at. He could always crit, right? He could always crit. That's pretty solid when it comes to just about any kind of content. That's a lot of extra. Crit damage is insanely higher than regular damage in this game if you've seen it. So I definitely will be shooting to max out my Endeavor. I think he's probably gonna be the first technical person that I max out. His skills are amazing. His talents are amazing. They really give him a nice boost when you have him. The regular Endeavor card just boosts his damage by 24%. Not too much to go into detail about there. His damage is literally just boosts by 24%. The Blazing Pursuit card, whenever you lose HP, you get 80% attack whenever he loses the land. However much HP you lost, times 80%. So if you lost 10,000, I'm gonna keep using 10,000 as an example because it's so easy to multiply. 80% of 10,000 is 8,000. So you will be doing 8,000 more damage every time you use the lance. That's big. That's a lot. That's a lot of extra damage. That's Endeavor. That's his skills, his talents, his cards. So as you know, for Chips, him being like a heavy hitter, heavy damage. For him being such a hard hitter, right? What you want to have, he's technical. So you want to have technical, you want crit damage, you want penetration if you can get it. You don't want power, you don't want speed. Those don't do anything for him. Make sure if you have Chips for Endeavor, they don't have power, they don't have speed. They won't do a fucking thing. The top ones, crit damage, technical, penetration. Those are the top ones that you want to make sure that you have, okay? It has the nice little set effect of getting more attack whenever I think it's 60% if you have the 6-star set. I believe it's 60%. But you want to make sure that you try to max out his chips if you can. I unfortunately have not been running night ops. I've been running shit for the bucks and for the food so I can level my characters up because I like them all to be around the same level for content like Operation X and mock battles and shit like that. So I like all my characters to be kind of high level-ish. I'll run night ops when I have them all max level. So that's his build that I have for him. So we're gonna run him in an agency assessment real quick to see how he does. I'm gonna run him on auto. I'm not gonna do shit. All right, so we got 2 Endeavors here. So let's see how he goes. Let's see how it goes. Before, when I tried to use him in agency assessment, he would constantly, and I mean a lot, he would kill himself over and over again because he wasn't able to regenerate the health that he was taking from himself and from the enemies. So now since the buff, I believe he should be able to survive just about any of these enemies that we have to fight, right? And we'll also be able to take a look at his damage at the end compared to the other people that are in the game. Because even before, I think, when I was playing with lower level people, I was still getting out damaged by them. So we're gonna take him through some stuff and try him out. Right now he's doing amazing. He has almost 700k damage, almost double the other Endeavor. And you can see how the E works. How when he uses it, he like throws his hand up in the fucking air. It draws the enemies in. He doesn't have to go catch them. He's very slow. So that draw is very important. That bringing enemies in like that is very important. Why is this how long has that TikTok shit been there? So this is definitely one of the most annoying bosses in the game. And as you can see, he just tanked that. So when usually that boss does that hit and he throws y'all in the air and he goes that knocks you in the fucking air every time. Oh, and you can see here how the flame burning is damaging the boss over time. He's tanking, he's doing a lot of damage. He's not losing a lot of health. If you see my health bar, it's still almost all the way up. He's tanking all of this. Okay, he didn't tank that one. He takes most of it. He's only invincible for 1.5 seconds. You gotta remember that. The other Endeavor's not having as good of a time as I am. As you can see, that boy is asleep. There it is. What I'm most interested in is to see how he handles the chemical boss. Obviously, I'm gonna step in when the bitch does the mud tornado because for some reason, AI in this game is like, oh, there's a fucking tornado that's gonna kill me in almost one hit. Let me run directly into that bitch. And they're like putting out a lot of damage. He's able to sustain. He's able to heal. And overall, that's big right there. After we're finished with the assessments, I think we're gonna look at him in Warzone. I still can't run super co-op because I'm still number 1, but I do want to show him in PvP a little bit. So I do want to show him off in the Warzone shit. Right now we're going up against a very hard team. The motherfuckers in my Warzone co-op, this motherfucker had like 60 fucking active cards, bro. I'm not even joking. Every time I fight him, I get hit by like 60 fucking All Mights. Oh, he just healed. Look how much he's healing. He actually just healed so much. I was almost dead and he healed almost like half of his HP back on this big ass blob of mud. That's actually pretty solid. I swear he was gonna die there, but he really just healed up. He was still on auto. I just walked away from the tornado. He was still on auto. He did 8 million damage. I think he will also be solid in higher floors if people let me play with him on higher floors. That was the best floor that I could get into without getting kicked. Let's look at the Warzone co-op. Nice, that's what I like to see. We'll see how he does. Look at this, bro, 407,000. This is the dude too. This is the dude that has like 60 fucking thingamabobbers. So we'll just buy one ticket. If we get him, we'll try again. Hopefully. Okay, this is somebody else. Okay, so we'll see how our Endeavor does. I have him going up first. So he's paired up with All Might. So we'll see how he does compared to All Might in damage. I don't think that he stood a chance against All Might. So let's give it one more shot. Let's see if we can get a tougher opponent, because I feel like it'll be a better showcase if we get a tougher opponent, right? Like, I might lose, but I think it'll give a better showcase, right? Let's see who we get. Okay, yeah, he has a good team. Okay, let's see how it goes. We got All Might, Izawa, and Endeavor against my team. So let's see how my Endeavor does against this team. So my Endeavor is already doing better than my... What the fuck just happened? What the fuck actually just happened? I was looking at the health, and then the game just ended. I didn't know they was gonna tear him up like that. But you can see Endeavor is very viable. He was putting in a lot of damage before something happened and everybody just died. I have to go watch that back because I have no clue what just happened. Now, I'm not good in Arena, so I can't give a solid showcase for Endeavor in Arena. But I will attempt to use Endeavor in Arena this weekend on live stream. So if you want to see me get my ass whooped, or if you want to pull up yourself and challenge me to a 1v1, I'll be more than happy to do that on live stream. I'll fight some of y'all on stream, and we'll see how that goes. I think I touched on everything with him. Since the buff, especially since the buff, solid unit, loads of damage, loads of sustainability. He'll heal from almost nothing. You saw that in the fight with the mud bitch. Good in PvP, good in PvE. I'd say he's honestly the number 2 or even number 3 hero of the game, right? He is a very solid unit with a lot of usability in a lot of different areas of the game. Are you gonna be able to clear floor 15 with him? If you haven't built right, I think so. I think you could clear up to floor 15 on level 50 content with this man. You can definitely do high level content with this man. Can you auto high level content with this man? Maybe not. Maybe not. I did try to do some of the mock contests with him. He was able to put out a lot of damage. I was able to finish some of the higher levels with him, but I had to manually do it. I wasn't able to auto and just let him go free like I can with All Might. All Might, I can put the boy on auto. He goes and he's done, right? So he's not as good as All Might in my eyes, but he is a very good unit. If you're still thinking, should I summon him? Should I go to pity for him? Is it worth it? I think it's worth it. I think this man is a solid unit. I think he's gonna be an asset to anybody's team, and you should run him accordingly. It's Endeavor. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. You know how I am. I answer most of my comments, if not all of them. Let me know what y'all got to say in the comments. Let me know your opinions on Endeavor. If you do have them, if you've used them in different areas of the game, let me know what you guys think. If you enjoyed the video, if you learned anything, go ahead, leave a like, subscribe. It's your boy HHoliest. I'm out this bitch.